When you're putting together the plan, does that budget fit you? As opposed to some of these so-called business experts, consultants, and strategists that have this template idea of a much larger number or an unrelatable strategy that has nothing to do with you. My name is Loren Weisman. I'm a brand communications and optics strategist focused on individualization, personalization, and honesty when it comes to individuals, their brand, how they're communicating, and how they're organizing. When you look at some of these business experts and they state, I can put together the budget for you. It's not just about making numbers work. And some of them, they know how to make numbers work on a much higher level than where you're at or numbers that you can achieve. Their experience may have come from a one-off level of success with a completely different set of parameters than what you have. And inside of those parameters, does that relate to you? Is that going to work for you? Or is this just them saying, well, I know how to do this with this. If you have $2.5 million, here's how you spend it. What if you have only $25,000? Or what if you're starting at a point with $2,500? You're not going to set up for that same thing. It's important that those you choose to work with are working with you and not working off of some kind of template, some kind of singularized number with, oh, all you need is this and you just need this and you just need this. Many are trying to put you into a box from a course that they took that in many cases was less than 40 hours. Your business, your vision, your product, your service, and the messaging and the narrative and the marketing behind it deserve a lot more than someone trying to take you and squeeze you into a box. And for that matter, into a box with numbers and a system you might not be able to apply. Also, at the same time, if they had a great experience but knew a whole bunch of people, had some kind of different style of product than what you have, all these things become attributes and elements that distinguish what you have and what you are. And by following someone else that doesn't understand those or doesn't look into those can set you up for a lot of trouble. So ensure, whether it's a strategist, a consultant, a coach, or whatnot, that ask them how they're putting things together, how they're going to work with you, how they're going to design a budget, a plan, a strategy, motion, how they work with their discovery. Find out how they operate, and if something feels off, raise the red flag. If they're bothered by you asking them questions, raise the red flag. If they seem to say this is the only way to do it, and not sharing probably with transparency that's the only way they know how to do it, another red flag. Take the time, do the due diligence, vet these individuals, their process or processes or however that word works, and what they're putting together to ensure that if you're going to pay them and they're going to put together something with you, that it is made for you, your circumstances, your budget, what you're building, and individualized correctly, as opposed to trying to pop you in a box with no consideration for you, your budget, your information, your product, or any of the above. Find that person that knows how to work with you, not someone that can color in the lines and try to show you something that worked for maybe a select few or for those that have no idea who you are.